Yes, last week I told you that this is one way of using could because it's the past tense of can. There are other ways that we use that word, and I'm going to tell you a couple. Okay. So we use could for possibilities in the future. Remember I told you there were other ways of using the word could? Right, Miguel? I got him. He was talking away. Right? Okay. So when last week when we covered can and could, I said could is the past tense of can, but sometimes we use it in other ways, right? So sometimes we use it for possibilities. So let me give you an example. If John says, do you have any ideas for the class, right? John says, Carmen, do you have any ideas for the class? I could say, yes. I think I could use the board and the markers to teach. See the word could? Okay. Right. It's a possibility. Right? It's a possibility. So if somebody says, do you have any idea of what we're going to do for the party? You can say, well, we could have a mariachi band, or we could have an orchestra, or we could have a DJ, right? So it's a possibility. That's another use for the word could.
But it's like future too, or?
For the future, yeah.
You can use it possibly. It's possible.
It's possible, yeah. Like it's a possibility in the future.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you think about the wedding? Are you ready? Do you have any ideas? And you say, well, we could have it in Reno, or we could have it in LA. Right? So it's a possibility in the future. Okay? The class, for example, do you have any ideas? Well, we could have it in Reno and then use cameras to teach in LA, or we could teach in LA, right? And use cameras to teach in Reno. Mm-hmm. So it's a possibility. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. There is another way to use the word could. And the best way to learn this is to just start using it, okay? There's another way for that we use it for polite requests. For polite requests. Okay. Jaime, could you call Jim tomorrow at 8 a.m. See, it's a polite request. I'm not saying, Jaime, call Jim tomorrow at 8, because that would be an order, right? That would be an order. I want to be polite. We understand polite, right?
I don't understand.
Polite. Amable. What is polite? Amable? Amable. So it's the opposite of rude.
Or rude.
You don't want to be rude. You want to be polite. So we use the word could as a polite request. Could you please move a little bit this way? Could you please move? Could you hand me that circle? Thank you. Could you give this circle to Jaime?
Yes.
Jaime, could you give it back to him, please? Thank you. See? Okay? Instead of ordering, saying, give the circle to me, give the circle to him, right? We say, could you please do that? Okay? It's a polite request. Yes. Could you open the window? It's hot in here. Good, good. Could you make 10 copies of the report, please? Could you turn your music down? It is very loud. Okay, so here's another could.
All right.
Right. So we have covered 3 ways of using the word could. Okay. One is the past tense of can. I can drive now, but I couldn't 60 years ago. Right? Another is a possibility in the future. Well, we could go to lunch. We could go to the mall, or we could go to Sacramento. Right? So for possibilities in the future. And then the third way that we learn to use could is in polite requests. Could you please call me tomorrow at 8? Could you give me $20?
And the answer is yes, I can, or yes, I.
Yeah, yes, I can, or no.
Need a,
Sorry. All right, any questions? Okay, this is going to be on the test.
okay.
Going to be on the test.
Oh, right here is the test.
No, the test I'm going to make for you
Oh,
at the end of the intermediate level.
okay.
Just saying. All right, so study.
The answer for that sentence can be yes, yes I can or yes I could.
Either one. If you say, Carmen, could you give me that book? I say, yes, of course, right? Or yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay? Or I can say, yes, I could, but I won't. Right? So
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. Practice, practice, practice. Any other questions about could? You know, we could have a whole class covering examples of the word could and couldn't. Okay? See, we could. We could talk about it forever. All right, good job, guys. I have some vocabulary. I don't remember if we finished the last packet. Did we answer all the
No.
questions?
No, we don't. We don't.
Did we answer all the questions?
Yes, you said
No.
read the.
We couldn't.
Listen to the question.
Okay.
Did we?
No, I didn't.
Perfect. See, perfect, Ramon. I'm proud of you.
Because I start to figure out the first. The
The
answer
first.
is for the reading.
Yes.
But I don't finish that.
Oh, okay. Could you finish it, please?
Yes,
See, there's the word could, Ramon. We use it
Yes,
all
I
the time. We use it all the time. And in the three ways, we use it for future possibilities, and we use it for polite requests. Okay? Could you please finish your homework by next week?
yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Or you can say, yes, I will. Or
Yes,
yes,
I
I
will.
can, I will. Okay, either one.